is Samantha.
Amir.
And together we are Kayla Meets World. So today...
You are cooking! I'm so excited, you're cooking!
Yes. It is a pretty rare occasion since we don't live together that I don't cook as often as I'd like to. But today is a very special treat because I believe that over this past weekend, I mastered this dish. And so today, my Vietnamese fiance is...
cooking butter chicken!
Actually a really popular dish. I'd say it's probably the most popular among Indian cuisine because it's so versatile. Like you can make it as spicy as you want, you can make it as sweet as you want, you can make it whatever.
Savory as you want.
Regardless, butter chicken is just really great and I think I mastered the recipe and so I'm here to share it with you.
I'm here to eat it.
Hey guys, before we start this video, feel free to check out www.foodieutopia.com where we post our latest foodie adventures as well as different recipes we like to cook. As well, feel free to follow us on Instagram at foodieutopia where we post all our fun foodie adventures.
Welcome, Chef Samantha Ramsey.
Alright, so I'm going to introduce to you guys some of the ingredients that are used to make the ultimate butter chicken. So first I actually pre-marinated this chicken and it basically consists of a bunch of spices including turmeric, red chili powder, garam masala, minced garlic, as well as ginger. You have the option to use either chicken breast or chicken thigh. Chicken thigh is usually more flavorful and a little bit more fatty. If you're trying to be a little healthier, you can use breast. We're also going to use a little bit of cream. We're going to have olive oil, half a cup of yogurt, salt.
Are these ingredients going to be in the description box?
Oh, and all the ingredients will be down in the description below.
That's so nice of you.
You'll need to have the chicken pre-marinated for about 30 minutes to over an hour. Ideally, you can do it overnight if you have some time, but if you want this as a quick dish, for sure you can just marinate it in the morning and then have it for the night. So this is what we're doing here. This has been marinated since the morning with all the ingredients, which we are leaving the description down below. Alright, so step number 1 is to actually heat up the oil. You want to use either vegetable oil or olive oil into a pan or like a pot of some sort because you are making the curry in the same pot. Everything's going to be done in this one pot. So we're going to heat up on like medium high or medium heat just to give a good consistent temperature, and then we're going to fry our chicken in batches. Alright guys, so now we have all the chicken which is already fried and ready to go. It's partially cooked because it's gonna fully cook when we actually make the curry. So this is gonna sit aside. And now as you can see here, the pot has like some of like the brown stuff and all this like nice goodness. That's all flavor, guys. You gotta make sure that you're scraping it when you're making the curry. So let's get started. And the next step is to actually cut a bunch of butter. Usually I eyeball this, but to start, always put less first and then work your way up if you think that you need more. Alright, and now we're gonna cut some onions. I'm actually already tearing up, but you basically want to chop them. You don't need to be too picky with how large they are. Just chop them enough to get them to something like this. Okay, so our butter is all melted and I've chopped up my onions, and now we are going to fry them in here at medium heat for about 6 minutes. We just want our onions to sweat. Alright guys, so now I've chopped up some ginger and garlic and I have them here, and now I'm just going to throw them into the pan here.
a dance you guys will do after you taste this best supreme butter chicken. Best butter chicken you'll ever have. Is it tomato or tomato?
I say tomato, but I don't know why this video I'm saying tomato.
Potato.
So what I'm doing now is chopping up the potato.
Potatoes?
Not potato, tomato.
Tomato.
Into pieces. You don't need to. Honestly, it's gonna be thrown into the blender after, so it doesn't matter how big it is. But if you want it to get to that mushy state quicker, then you want to make sure that you chop it into as small pieces as possible. Alright, so once your tomatoes basically get into a very mushy state and we already kind of blended everything together, we're gonna make it into a tomato puree by putting it in the blender. So I'm just over the sink right now with my blender thing here so that we can do this. So let's go.
A question from the comment section. Do you taste your food while you cook it?
Of course. You must.
And the follow-up, if so, what do you look out for?
I look out for whether it's too salty or less salty. Salt is the ultimate spice. So you want to make sure that you are making it as salty enough so that you get that umami.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want it to be too salty, otherwise it'll be too overwhelming.
Wow.
Alright, and now we are going to blend into our puree. So let's go.
Wow, that sounds like my motorcycle. Oh! Oh!
Lastly, guys, now that we have our tomato puree, it is cooking nicely in the pot. It looks beautiful. It smells great. We're gonna do the last finishing touches. You see how we have a lot still inside here? We want to pour a little bit of cream in order to kind of wash up the sides, but then also pour it back in here. So it's gonna taste really delicious.
Hey Chef Mama, what's cooking?
Butter chicken. What? Alright, and now the sauce is actually looking gorgeous. And we are going to add our chicken now. So it's going to be cooking for about 8 to 10 minutes. And then we'll be ready to serve with either naan or rice.
Or garlic naan.
Or garlic naan. And you see all these juices? You want to make sure that gets in there. It's the flavor of the chicken that's going in. Now the curry is cooking, and while it's cooking, I cook and he cleans. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you want to try this butter chicken recipe, feel free to check out the description and also tell us how it went. Tell us how you liked it and make sure that it's super delicious. Please hit that like button, tap that subscribe button, and tap that notification bell as well so that you can be notified on future videos that we decide to post.